So we've had 3 of these skills in the skills of focus. Time orientation, positive self-talk, composure, optimal arousal. Now we turn to concentration. A lot of times, remember we said people think focus and concentration are the same thing. No, focus is a bigger thing. Concentration is a big piece of focus. Concentration is all about finding the right information in your environment, the information that matters, that's relevant to what you do. Find that information, stay focused on it. But if there's some information that matters, and we have to figure out what is that information, that necessarily means that there's a lot of information in that environment. So in the sport environment, there's a lot of information. Some of that information is absolutely irrelevant, doesn't matter at all. But in fact, if we happen to pay attention to that irrelevant information, let our attention go there, it would absolutely distract us and would hurt our performance. So we need to figure out, of all the information out there on any given day or at any given setting or in a competition, what's the information that matters? Now, coach, that means you're going to teach them. This stuff matters, this stuff doesn't matter. Find the stuff that matters, that's relevant. Find the stuff that matters, stay focused on it. When you do, that necessarily means the stuff that doesn't matter is just gone. You're not attending to that at all, because you're focused on, you're thinking about, you're concentrating on the stuff that matters. Now, this means that all these times we say, well, you got to block things out. This means that that's nonsense. That's exactly what it means. There is no such thing as block out. A lot of people say it all the time. Okay, but okay, Bobby, look at, I don't want you to notice, but your girlfriend's up in the stands, and boy, the guy she's sitting next to is really sitting close to her. But I want you to block that out because it's a big play. So, all right, good, block that out. Would you tell me, what's Bobby thinking about? All right, now, I'm not trying to be silly. I'm trying to get to the point. There is no block out. You say block out blue, you're immediately on blue. There is no block out. There's nothing in the psychological literature that talks about block out. It only talks about think. You only think one thing at a time. So you find the things that matter, you stay focused on that, the other stuff's gone. Not because you blocked it out, but because you directed your attention to the things that matter. David Cook, Cook's model of concentration, gives us a simple 4-step routine that an athlete can use every single time before performance to get right to totally focused, concentrating on the things that matter. And instead of starting with block out, it starts with observe, see everything. That's why you get to competition sites early. It's why you go through warm-up, so you can become acclimated to the environment. You see everything. And in seeing everything, the closer you get to competition, you let your attention go to the things that matter. And that means the things that don't matter just kind of went away. All that's in your attentional field are the things that matter. Starts by observing everything. Find what matters, find what doesn't matter, pick out the things that matter, let your attention go to the things that matter. Okay, in nearly every sport, I think every sport, coaches with their athletes and team have 1 or 2 or maybe 3, but not 23, 2 or 3, not 23, 2 or 3 key points, key focal points, key strategic points, key concepts, keys that if we focus on this today and this, it's all going to work. These are the things we're focused on. These are our key points, our relevant points. All right? That's our strategy. Focus on those keys, those 1, 2, 3 things for this performance to happen right.